Hello, everyone, and welcome, 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 and a special welcome to my friend Scott, Scorpio Sun Tarot. Thank you again for being with me. We always have a good time.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Of course, of
Awesome.
course. Yeah. So it's another beautiful Sunday. Do you have sunshine where you are, Scott?
Yes,
Outside?
it's like
Yeah.
72 degrees over here.
Oh, it's wonderful. So the Easter Bunny's going to make his way. That's great. I'm
Yeah,
not a celebrant of Easter anymore, but it's kind of a
I don't
nice
either.
rite of spring, so to speak. To see people. I like it when the little kids are all dressed up in their finery. The little dresses and
Right.
suits. Yeah, it's adorable. Yeah. So anyway, welcome everybody. We're glad to see you. Hello, Mere Dragon. Hello, Jackie, and Mira, and Aditi, Brina. Viviani's here. And we have Deepika, and we have who else? Gary for Grace. Yeah, it's nice to see all of you. Thank you for joining us. So yeah, we're going to do some card readings today. We already got 5 people up in the queue to do those readings.
Mhm.
I do want to let you know that when I work with Scott, we always do a donation. If you do a donation of $5, you get bumped to the front of the line, whether it's to Scott or to myself, and we honor those. So if you're finding you don't want to wait around or that, and you do that, that's totally up to you. It's not expected, but it is always nice if you decide to do it. So let's
Yes.
go ahead and start. Yeah.
Hi,
And
Delphi and Annie's Gifts and Violet,
awesome.
Mira.
Yeah. Yeah. Violet Strange. It's nice to see you
Mhm.
too. Oh yes, Delphi and Annie Skips. You have your daughter's little fast. I still have my daughter's little fast something Easter when she was 3. Fast food? Is it food Easter or fast foot? Anyway, I have pictures of myself at about 8 or 9, and I have a white hat on, and I have a dress on, and I'm holding an Easter bunny here and my pocketbook here.
Oh,
And I look ridiculous, but that's what you did in the 60s. So
yeah, in the 70s too.
uh-huh,
Yep.
absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So Gary, any messages from spirits? Are we saying your own personal guides, not like woo-woo spirits, right? Or spirits? We got you, Gary. We got you. Yeah. Okay. Oh, her Easter hat. All right, Anita. That's cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I had to get a new hat, gloves, and patent leather shoes. I have to get.
Oh,
If you're
you
ready,
did?
to start. Yeah, my mother got that every time.
Oh, not
Anyway,
this year, but
yeah. No,
and
no, no, no.
that's what I was
No, not
thinking.
this
I'm
year.
like, you did?
Yeah, no, no. It's been a many a
That's
year.
great
Yeah.
though.
Uh-huh. Hi, Mona. You can go whenever you're ready, sweetheart.
Okay, so hi Gary. I got the Three of Cups for you. This is celebration, friendship. So I think that things are going to be looking up for you. You just need to have balance and adaptability. So just with this Two of Pentacles, so just make sure that you're balancing things and homework, relationships, friendships. Don't overdo anything. Just make sure they're all balanced. And a good way to do that is just to have love in everything that you do. And then you got the Six of Wands, which is the victory card. So you've got great cards coming in for the tarot.
Sorry.
And then,
Oops. I'm not having a very good luck today. I apologize. I'm going to put that up so you can show your cards. How about that?
oh,
Okay.
okay, no
Yeah.
problem.
All right.
And then we got the reframe card.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's telling me that you need to maybe look at things through a different perspective, kind of like the
Mm-hmm.
hangman. So you got that. And I've got an angel card for you. Oh, you're ready, Gary. So
Oh, wow.
whatever it is that you got going on, you're ready. So
Mhm.
step into your power. And I know you've had some health issues, and I'm wishing you the best for those. And
Mhm.
that's what I got, Allie.
All right. Thank you so much. Interesting, because most of what you've pulled reminds me of this word, which is comfort.
Yeah.
Sometimes we all just need a little bit of comfort. This morning I had a cinnamon roll and I heated it up and it was so good. There's my comfort, but there's yours, Gary. No, spend an extra few minutes under the covers, perhaps, or indulge in that little bit of chocolate that you're interested in. So the next one I get is Mystic Glimpse. You have a powerful ability to see beyond illusion and find out what matters. So you have
Mhm.
puzzling insights. So this may allow you also to seek the comfort that you want. The next card I have is something that everybody's working on right now, which is ancestry healing. So you got roots, remember, the earth never forgot your name, ground and think about some of the things in the past, let's say. I love this picture because it's got the beautiful sky and all the beautiful lights out there. Spend a little bit of time seeking the comfort of your ancestors and moving through that. And finally, I get whirling change. I think this month is all about change for so many of us. Sometimes that change is not so good, other times it's fabulous. But if you can roll with it or flow with the change, then you're going to do better. So, thank you very much, Gary. I appreciate you asking a question. No, Salama, you can put something up. And hello, Iham. It's nice to see you. All right.
And I
I
didn't say
just
hi to Mona Lee. Hey, Mona
Oh
Lee.
yeah, Mona Lee's here too. Yep. All right.
Katria.
Garija. Uh, yeah. Welcome everybody. Welcome. All right. So, would you please let me know you're here? So, as we go along, because if you're not here, we're not, and you don't say I'm here, then we're going to move to the next person. But if you come in afterwards and say it, we'll go back to you. So, Brina, are you here? And Deepika, are you here? Let us know you're here, please. All right. I'm great. Elham, I hope you are too. All right. After that would be Aditi and then Mira. So just let us know you're here, please. Let me put my cards back here. Scott's got another show today at 4 o'clock Eastern time, which is it 1 o'clock Pacific time.
Pacific.
Who are you going to be on with?
Akila B will be on my channel.
Oh, wonderful. She's great.
She is.
Yes. All right. All right, Aditi. Thank you for letting me know. Hello, Chalita. It's nice to see you. All right, we'll move on to you, Aditi. Brina and Deepika and Mira and Elham is next. All right. After that. All right. So let's see. Mira's here. All right, Mira. We'll get you next, honey. I'd be grateful for any spirit message, Aditi says. All right.
All right. Well, I've got that song by Wilson Phillips going through my head. Hold on for one more day.
Oh.
Right. So, Aditi, you've got some
Uh-huh.
stuff going on that is not too pleasant,
Mhm.
but it's going to change and get better. There's always a sunrise in the Ten of Swords. That means a new beginning. Okay,
Mm.
so then you got the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups is celebration. So just know that you can celebrate and be happy, and you don't even have to have a reason. Just do it and be
Mhm.
with your friends and have fun. And then you got the Three of Wands. Your manifestations are coming true, your ships are coming in. So good things are happening for you, and just keep manifesting. The next card I got for you is travel. So you may
Ooh.
be in the position to travel or wanting
Mhm.
to go on a new adventure. If you can't right now because of money or whatever it is, just plan. You can always plan. There's always some place that we, would love to visit. So,
Yeah.
or you could just be going up the road and seeing something you haven't seen in a long time or never before. And that could be your journey.
Mhm.
The last card I got for you is letting go,
Mhm.
Aditi, and it says, I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. Yeah, when we let go and just go with the flow, then we
Mhm.
release the expectations that we have, and it becomes easier for spirit to give us what we manifested and even more, because you released expectations and even more can come in. So I hope
Oh,
that resonates, Aditi. Thank you.
yeah. There you go. So the first card I get here, Adita, is, were you or do you ever want to be the life of the party? There's something about when somebody shows up at a party or at a gathering and they're a lot of fun and they're a lot of they're they, oh, look who's here. I'm getting that card for you. And it looks like if you aren't the life of the party, that perhaps you like to be at the party with the life of the party. The next one I get is between heartbeats. It says, be aware of what's going on right now, the rhythm and the awareness, because all there is right now is the eternal now, which is the present that the universe gives us. And that's why they call it a present, because it's a gift. So there you go. How beautiful. Were you feeling really sad recently? Because I get some melancholy here. Maybe somebody had to move away. Maybe they left the job market or with you, or that was a friend that, I'm not saying necessarily that something bad happened to them, but it made you kind of sad. And melancholy brings us back to our memories and how we feel about things. So there's that. And they're saying sometimes it's just all right to do nothing. This is no thingness or nothingness. So moving from the life of the party to just being, just enjoying the present moment seems to be something that you're vacillating between one and the other. And you have to balance it, Aditi. So there you go. Thank you so much. Yeah. All right, Rowie. I'll put that up. Or Rowie. I don't know how you pronounce it. Thank you. All right. Well, thank you, Aditi. So Brina and Mira are here. So Brina was first. So may I have a message about the energy between me and my sister, the relationship? All right. Sure thing. Sure thing. You're welcome, Aditi. Hi, Angie Burks.
Hi, Angie. Okay, between you and your sister, you want to know. I've got the Knight of Swords, so things may be going a little bit too fast. There may be fast energy, and maybe she is in a position where you are getting. How do I say this? Because I don't read on other people, but for you, I think that she may be going too fast and not paying attention to you and your needs or something like that. There's a rift is what I'm seeing, and you need to just heal that rift and go slower and slow her down maybe as well. Then we got the Three of Wands. So this is, again, your ships are coming in and good things are happening. Just manifest what it is that you want between you and your sister. And then you got the Queen of Cups, and this is loving others as much as you love yourself. So, and empathy. So just have empathy with her and for her. And I think things will get better. You also got, oh, okay, you did get the Devil. So there's something that needs to be let go of in this relationship. So I think there's a conversation that needs to happen based upon this card, that you need to make sure that, there's nothing that is standing in the way of you and her communicating. And then the last card I got for you is, I don't know what your question is, but it's a year from now. This may be how long that it takes to get your relationship back on track because of this heavy energy that's coming in and fast energy. It may take that long, but if you slow down and just be consistent in the way that you're treating her, funnel your words out of love, have emotional control, and I think that things will get better for you.
Yeah, I agree with you, Scott. I got a lot of cards that say that too. So it's interesting that the home frequency comes up. And of course, your home of origin would have been the frequency that the two of you lived in. It says here, when you vibrate as yourself, you attract what fits. So you are vibrating at who you are in your authentic self, but perhaps she's not, or maybe she's even a little jealous of that. I don't know. But I know you want peace and a sense of belonging. And that is evident. I will tell you that my brother and I had a rift for 14 years, and I hated every moment of it. But by the time we got back and talked, it was about 7 years before he passed, and we were able to heal a lot of things. So sometimes this happens. Sometimes you have to step away. You have luminous gems around you. So explore the many diverse talents and potentials within you. You carry the hidden treasure. You may actually end up being the person by example that shows your sister what she needs to do. Just disconnect or just try to work on herself. Your intuition is spot on. Just they want you to know. Trust your own intuition. Isn't that a beautiful card?
Mm-hmm.
It's so lovely. It's looking out into the void, knowing there are a lot of answers, but you have the right one. And finally, it takes courage. It takes courage to maintain and work on relationships, whether they be friendships, family ties, or relationship issues. Keep going, because you have planted yourself between the cracks of you and your sister, and you're still blossoming. I can't say the same for her because she has to make up her own mind about what she wants to do. Isn't it? It's a gorgeous card. You're right. Yeah. Hello, MC Nemesis. Well, we're doing some readings today. Watching cards being read is really helpful. So we welcome you. Absolutely. Hello, Garnet.
Hey, Garnet.
Hoi, hoi, hoi. Yeah, it's nice to see you, dear. All right, we have Mira. Mira's got a couple of things here. Am I burdened or may I be heavy on Priya for expenses? I feel something like that. I don't think she enjoys my company. She's processing my behavior and feels I'm not good enough. What does she think of me? First of all, I would say if this is what you're feeling, Mira, bye, Priya. But let's read some cards. You don't need to feel that way. You don't need to be that upset about it. There are other people out there that would welcome your friendship, Mira. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I've got the Fool as the first card, and this is a new opportunity, Mira. So I think once you step out into the new opportunity, then you'll find better friends, to be honest. So not that she's a bad person, but she's just not quite right for you right now, it looks like. So you got the Six of Emotions, and this is the Six of Cups. So remembering things from the past. So just know that things can be better in the future than they have been in the past. And then you got the Magician. So you can manifest anything or anyone that you want to come into your life. And so I think that might be in order to manifest someone new. That's living as if it's already happening, right? And then from the Archangel Metatron deck, you got Healing, Pause to Receive. So I do think there's some healing that needs to be done for you. And I think it's better to be done alone. Just find that isolation, and then you don't want to stay there, but you're going to go into meditation and isolation and really, pause to receive the gifts that spirit has for you in a different way besides Priya.
Mhm.
And then you got, yeah, because you got coldness. So I feel like there's a coldness in the relationship, and it needs to, it needs to change. Does she even have good feelings for me? I don't read on the feelings of other people,
Mhm.
so I can't tell you that, Mira. But I
Mhm.
can tell you by the cards, it looks like,
Yeah.
there's coldness in the relationship. So that
Yeah.
should, um, that kind of answers that question. In
I think
if
it
you
does.
decide to look at it that way.
That's right. And remember, Mira, that if you're feeling all these things, there's a reason why you're feeling these things. And if you're this uncomfortable with the way that Priya is, this is about you, not Priya. So you have to make that decision whether or not you want to stay with it the way it is, which doesn't sound very comfortable, or if you just want to back away, give Priya her space, and or him, I don't know if it's a male or female, and just let them be. Let them be, because I have here that they share pieces of truth with you, and sometimes those pieces of truth aren't good, aren't cheerful truths. They're not, they're coldness, like Scott says, or they're not listening. They're not being who they are. It says that bring your fragments of your life together to create and reclaim your own wholeness. You should not be living worried about what this person thinks of you. If you can't feel comfortable in that energy, which I don't think anybody could, your intuition is telling you, back off, let that person work through what they have to work through. So sometimes also, I get the mirror. Sometimes we're mirrors for each other. Sometimes what we see in other people is actually our own issue, and we are mirroring each other. By, if you look in the mirror and you see someone that looks exactly the same or has the same issue as you, we tend to be more critical of them than us. We don't like looking at it that way. And you know what? It's exhausting you. It's making you very tired. Is that the way you want to live? It's not a good way to live, not at all. So I agree with Scott. There is hope, and but it's down a little bit of a long pathway. So it could be that you don't interact with each other for a while, and you come to some kind of a conclusion as to whether you want the friendship to go on or not. And there's hope that it could go either way. And then you make your decision based on all of that information. But yeah, don't put yourself in a situation, Mira, where you're questioning yourself. A financial burden? I don't, I think it's beyond that, actually. I do. I think it's beyond finances. But remember, we're reading the energy between the two of you, not Priya. Okay. So,
And
yeah. And
Ellie
Jack,
did get the exhaustion card, which is for the situation. So
yeah,
I was leaning towards yes. You may be a financial burden to her, or she
maybe,
feels that way,
maybe.
right? So yeah, that's a possibility, I think.
It is. Two of the biggest things that people don't get along with is money issues, or if you have children sometimes and you don't see eye to eye on how to take care of them. So anyway, take a break. Take a break, Mira, and love yourself, please. All right. Thank you.
You know that they say that money is the number one cause of divorce. I've read that
Yes,
several times.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep. All right, so we're going to do you first, Elham. Deepika, let us know if you're here, please. Mona is after that. And Garija, let us know you're here, please. Okay? All right, so Elham. Elham just came in, so I'm going to say that Elham must be here. Have a message from Spirit. All right. Thank you, Deepika. I'll put you on this list. You're next.
Hi, Elham. I've got the King of Cups for you. And the King of Cups is a message of equanimity, making sure you have emotional balance and emotional control, speaking your truth out of love, filtered, right? So just make sure that you're doing all those things, and then you'll be like this king, just happy and content. And by sitting in the middle of the ocean, Like he's
Mhm.
literally sitting in the middle of water. So he's content, he's happy. And there's some dolphins up here that looks like dolphins, I believe. And that's for play. So don't be so serious all the time. Um,
Mhm.
have some fun with your inner child. You got the Knight of Swords, so you may have some fast messages coming in. You need to slow down a little bit with that. And then you got the Five of Swords. So there may be someone who is bullying, for lack of a better word, or just, not being ethical towards you or someone else. The best thing to do is, like these two people, or walk away from it. Um, if you can't walk away from it, again, you speak your truth out of love.
Mhm.
The next card I got for you, if I can get it here, Elham, is death reclaims a life. Yes, death is not the end. Death is the beginning,
Mhm.
because it's a transformation, a change, it's transition. Right? It says letting go the sacred quality of death and natural endings and grief. So there may be something that is causing you a little bit of heartache. It doesn't necessarily mean that somebody has died or passed on. But if there's something that's causing you grief, it's okay to grieve. Those things, grief has its own timetable.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking with that and with this card here that you may, be feeling a little bit um, like you're grieving, or like you've been hurt by someone or something. I've got that you got some new messages coming in, hearing messages from spirit. I am a
Mm.
clear channel for messages from spirit. Yeah. So
Awesome.
look for messages to come in. All right.
Very
And
good.
that's what I got, Allie.
Thank you. All right, Elham, it's nice to have you here and asking questions. I have here that you need a little bit of calm and quiet. Isn't that a gorgeous card? These cards are beautiful blues and golds in them. It's called A Whisper of Calm, Harmony, Breath, and Grace. And it says to let quiet be your teacher. Sometimes we are so filled with noise, our television, our radio, our roommates, our friends, our kids, our dogs and cats. And sometimes it's just nice to sit quietly and just be. So it's saying you need to do that because something has been the last straw for you. I love this card because it's kind of funny, but the last straw is, well, this happened, then this happened, and this happened, and this was the last straw. In other words, this one just happened, and it was, why does this keep happening? This is why you need the quiet. You need to ascertain or find out what your part is in anything that's happening, because we don't just exist in solitude. We exist with other people, and maybe we've said something or they've said something that's hurt us. So this is a way of reminding you to think about what it is that it has been done, and to offer gratitude. A quiet time also gives you time to offer gratitude for the things you do have. And even though we tend to look at the things we don't have, something just as beautiful as opening up the blinds in the morning and seeing the sunrise or seeing the sunset or whatever, that we should be grateful for that. So there you go. And finally, they're saying, remember that whatever it is you want to manifest, and I'm not suggesting that either you or anyone around you is pregnant, but whatever you want takes many moons to happen sometimes. And there's all the different phases of the moon up here, and we all go through different phases in our lives, and we just have to wait it out sometimes. Sometimes things aren't the best, and other times things are really wonderful. So thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
I just wanted to say hi real quick to Denise Lynn, and Akila B is here,
Oh, good.
and Judy. Judy's Healing Fire, and Judy has been sick.
Judy.
This is her second day off being sick. So
Oh.
we're sending you lots of love and light,
Yes,
Judy.
absolutely, Judy. And I'm still working on getting better myself. So I totally
Yeah.
understand. And thank you. Yeah, these glasses, I found them and I can't find any like them. And I'm so worried. I don't want them to ever break. You're welcome, Elham. You're welcome. Yeah. All right. We have a Deepika here wanting to know what is coming in my relationship less contact. Oh, relationship less contact. Okay. So you're not, you have a relationship, but you're not talking and you're not working or speaking to each other or seeing each other right now. Is that what I'm getting? Or do you know, Scott?
I do not know.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Yeah. All right, Joanna Lula. Thank you. Hi, James Spear. Cheryl. It's nice to see you too. Yeah. All right. Can you let us know, Deepika? Exactly. So you have a relationship and you're not you have less contact. I know you're here, but you may be behind in the show stream. So I'm going to read this.
In relationship, but less contact.
Okay. All right. You're not seeing each other as much because there's less contact, but you're still in this relationship. Thank you. That's all we need to know. Yep.
Okay, Deepika, I got the first card is the Hierophant, and this means you are protected. Okay, so you have protection in this situation. So just know that there can be good things that come out of this situation. Okay. And then you got the Fool. So you have a new opportunity coming in. You want to make sure that you're ready for that. So I'm thinking, less contact is a lot like no contact. Why would you want to be with someone who doesn't want to be with you? So I feel like you could learn more and grow more on your own. And that's just how I feel with looking at the cards. But you did get the Three of Wands, so you can manifest whatever you want. And if you want to try to be in the relationship for longer, you can try that. But I really think that it'd be good to work on yourself right now and have your ships coming in and just be free of a worried situation, because you wouldn't have asked the question if you weren't worried. The next card I got for you is Playfulness. Have more fun in life.
Yeah.
Okay, so have more fun. Don't take life too seriously, and just be yourself, and have fun, and don't let your happiness depend on someone else.
Yep.
Okay, and right here, learn from your mistakes. So don't beat yourself up over them. Just learn from them, and then you go on. Okay, but sometimes we have to learn our mistakes, and you have to go on from one relationship to another. So that's what I got.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to read this for you, Deepika. I just want to say Mona Garija, Salama, and Chalita. Sounds like it sounds like we got the world here today, and I love that. All these very nice names. Let us know you're here because you're up on the next readings. All right, so Deepika, this is going very slowly. I'm getting, the turtle goes very slow. It's slow moving, and it says not to rush, but at the same time, I agree with Scott. Dive into Deepika, not anything else. Spend time with yourself and love yourself first. And this slow moving idea will resolve itself in divine timing, which is the only way we can ever live. In other words, sometimes I've had to cancel a show with Scott or with other people, and I think, I feel really bad, but divine timing wasn't there. There was something that stopped us from meeting, and it's okay. We don't have to know why, but it's divine, the divine. And you have lots more possibilities. They want you to fly, they say. There might be other people that are interested in you. I don't know. Or maybe you're interested in other people. Finally, it says what Scott said, return to the self. This is beautiful. completion, serenity, and love. You are the place you are seeking. So once you feel that you are in relationship to yourself, anything else that comes in for you will be like a gift. And so just make sure you position yourself, not selfishly, not saying, oh, I'm better and I'm more important to myself than anything else, but in other words, loving yourself enough to step back and say, what do I need to do? What do I need to change? Who do I need to be? So there you go. Thank you so much. All right. All right. So Jackie, did you see Mona?
Mona's here.
Mona is here. Mona's here. All right. Thank you, Mona. All right. Garija, Salama, Chalita, and Rawi, Rahul Suri, and then Joanna Lula. Let us know you're here, please. Okay. You're welcome, Deepika. All right. Pre-Easter guidance from spirits and angels, if my galactic star team would like me to know a thing or two. Well, you're really opened up, aren't you, Mona?
Yeah,
you take a message from anybody. That's
she
awesome.
is very open.
Thank you, Chalita.
Right. Mona Lee, the first card I got for you is the Nine of Wands, and this is to be resilient. Just keep going. Don't quit no matter what you do, and have perseverance and that bounce back that you need. Okay. And then you got the Two of Wheels, which is the Two of Pentacles, making sure you're balanced and you have adaptability and flexibility with all that you're doing in life. And then you got the Eight of Swords, though. So this can be that you're feeling kind of trapped, or you may feel that way in the future, the near future. Just remember, these swords are illusions. You are not really trapped. You are free. Okay, so keep living that way, that you are free, and don't let anything get you down. If it does, you fix it and mend it and release it, or change it to something positive. The next card I got for you is Embracing the Future. And it says, I step into the future with an open heart. Yes. And I know you do have an open heart. It's beautiful. So just keep being you. And then the last card, I've got an angel card for you. Something's happening. So if you have a question, it's happening in the near future. So I feel like doors are opening for you in the near future. There
Beautiful.
you go. Yes, you are in control.
And that's that seraphim, one of those angels on that card. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Oh, good, Mona. Mona, I have a feeling that your galactics wanted to come in, because look what they sent me first. Vastness. So it's showing you the vastness of the universe. The possibilities go on and on and on out into the universe. And it presents a beautiful picture of what's to come. You are also flowering in what you do. You're sitting right there in the lotus. You're right on the tip of awareness and understanding. What a beautiful place to be. You're just floating on the lotus of knowledge. The next one I have is distraction spiral, chaos, confusion, or clarity. It says you don't have to chase every echo. Okay. And what this means is that something will be happening perhaps, and you're involved in it. And then, as Scott always says, squirrel, so you brought over here or you brought over here, you're being distracted. That's right. If you want to look at the squirrel, you can, but it says that might distract you from anything else you're doing. And so if you can focus on what it is that you want and not think everything that you hear or do, it needs your attention, then that's the best for you. And finally, you're at a fork in the road. And I love this card because it's really a positive card. It says here, you are at the crossroads. There's no going back, because you already have the knowledge and you're ready to move forward with that knowledge. So very good. Thank you. Squirrel. That's awesome. All right. So thank you, Mona. And then Chalita said she's here. I need to know if Salama's here, Garija's here, Rahul Suri, Joanna Lula. You'll be next. Jackie told me you are here. All right. There you go. All right. Spirit message. All right, Chalita. You're welcome, Mona.
You're welcome, Mona Lee. Okay, Shalita, the first card I got for you is the Two of Cups. So this is telling me that you may need to have a conversation with somebody. This would be a conversation out of love, that you just let them know how much that they mean to you and that you're there for them. And just by doing that, that will, a lot of times amp a relationship up and make it even that much stronger. Then you got the Knight of Cups. So with these two cup cards, I feel like you have love coming in. This could be a pursuer or with romance, or it could be a friendship if you're already in a relationship, a friendship coming in, or partnership coming in. Okay, and then you got the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is looking at things from a different perspective. So just make sure that you are pausing, taking a break, and see if we can make that. There we go. It's coming in better now. And pausing, take a break, and just going with the flow. Just keep going with the, after you've taken your break, and then don't stop. Because I think you're I think you're on the right track. The next card I got for you is chakra light bodies. So you may need to look into balancing your chakras. You can do that by YouTube. It has all kinds of meditations, chakra alignment. Just look it up. And you could even get probably a sleep meditation that would help you align your chakras. Okay, that's what I'm seeing there. And then you've got release toxic relationships. All right. So if you have someone that is, not doing their part, or you're just not, it's just not working for whatever reason, you need to release it. Don't keep trying to fix something that is not going to be mended. Sometimes there's a chip in the cup and you can't fix it. So that's what I'm getting. I want to do one more for you. I just don't feel like it's complete yet. Look at this Tree of Life.
Ooh.
Travel on. So you're getting, again, I'm seeing chakras. I know the chakras aren't quite all these colors, but I'm getting chakras, and that the spirit wants you to work on your chakras and balancing them, and big time, because of the two cards here.
Yeah.
And that's what I got.
That's beautiful. Nothing better than our chakras, balancing them and making ourselves feel whole. Angie, no, but we are getting close to it. So if I think I have a question from you on the list. Okay, so the first card I get for you, Chalita, is the outside voice. You are not a reflection of the crowd. Do not compare yourself to anybody else. Live your own truth, because that's what's important. I think we worry about what often can worry about what other people think of us, or that, we have to fit in. You do not have to do that. You just be your authentic self. And if that means you have to stand alone a while, it's okay. You're going to find your people if you haven't already. The second card I get is Hope, which is also a great card. And hope lies ahead. And, I can't help it. You're from Chicago. I always think of Barack when I think of hope, because that was his political word that he used when he was running for president. So there's always hope. Hope is always available. I have participation. And I think what it's saying is it's okay to block off voices that you're not comfortable with, but your participation is needed in certain areas, whether that be the participation of your voice or your help or being available to your friends or whatever it might be. It's lit up in this area. So do not be afraid to participate in something that means a lot to you. And that might even be something like going to a painting class or participating in a march, whatever it is that you wish to do. Finally, I have inner horizon expansion. Again, the word hope and alignment. The future will unfold from your stillness. So whatever it is that you're doing is an important thing. And sometimes you don't have to say anything. Sometimes just being there, just making your presence known is enough. And I get that your energy, your light is needed and is appreciated. So thank you so very much. All right. Okay. Joanna Lula. All right. Salama, you'll be after Joanna Luna. All right. And let's see who came in. Nifra's here. Judy's here. Oh, Judy, you have a question. All right. Hi, Jenny. Nice to see you. Celtic Seer. Okay. Awesome. All right. Thank you.
Johanna, the first card I got for you is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is slowing down. So not rushing, taking your time, plotting your course through life of the things that you want to do and things that you want to accomplish. Life is a marathon, not a sprint. So no rushing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the King of Pentacles. Wow. So
wow, what a beautiful card. Wow.
That's pretty awesome just because you've got the Knight and the King here of Pentacles. That's money, that's physical things coming in, materialistic things. And this King gets what they want because they've worked hard for it and they also have manifested it. So manifest what you want and you can have, things that you need and that you desire. You've got the Nine of Wands as well. And this is to stay resilient, persevere, have that bounce back. So when life gets rough, you don't stop, you keep going. You can take a break, can take a rest, but you still are there, just doing the fight. So for lack of better words. The next card I got for you is Ego. So sometimes we need to let go of our ego because it just starts spinning around and around in our head and telling us things that we don't know. That's why it's called the monkey mind and things that we don't need to know. And you just have to shut that down sometimes. So try to shut that down. And then you got meditation brings answers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so go into meditation and see if you can, figure out the answers to what you want, but manifest them and bring them in so that, what you're looking for can come to you. Okay, that's what I got.
That's beautiful. And just a reminder to everybody, you don't have to sit cross-legged for hours in a meditation. You can go out and take a walk in nature, or you could go down by the beach and just sit on the beach or a lake or whatever. So meditation, it seems to be sometimes people think, oh, I don't want to do that. It never works.
Right.
But really, there are different ways to do it. So I'm feeling like there's some part of you that you feel you've either lost or is feeling lost. And so I love that this came up after Scott's meditation and that I was thinking taking a walk might help. If you're feeling lost for any reason, or you feel like you're trying to find an answer to something and it just isn't coming in, then take time to sit with your thoughts and see where they take you. You need a sacred balance of harmony, duality, and flow. And your piece is the bridge between. This is you. You have to balance. There's this side and this side, and you do not stand on one side or the other. You stand in the middle. And it's a metaphor for being balanced, spiritual life and physical life, or life with others and life with yourself. The next one I get is, do you like your job? I got the dead end job. And you know what? We don't have to love our job. Sometimes we just know we have to do our job because we have to make money to pay our bills and all that. But if you're wanting more, you might want to consider looking for something that is not a dead end. In other words, you can never grow from it. It doesn't bring you any joy. And if you have a job, it's easier to find a job. Finally, you'd be a good person at a job because you're a busy bee. You do all the work they ask you to do and probably more. So you are a big asset to your job and or your own life. If somebody came in and said, I need some help with this particular bake sale, you'd say, okay, I'll call all the people. I'll get all the people to tell me what they're going to bring and blah, 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 blah. And you're just right there doing it. It doesn't have to be a physical working job. It could be a job for others. So thank you so much. Yeah. All right. All right. So we have Salama. All right. Rawi, Rahul Suri, Angie, I know you're here. Nevra is here and Judy's here. All right. All right. General reading for a job I'm off. Oh, whoa. You got offered a job yesterday, Salama.
Well, congratulations, Salam.
I know.
Angel's message and guidance for the way forward.
Oh, thanks, Nevra. Thank you.
Well, Salam, the first card I got for you is Page of Wands, and this is the free spirit page. So just be you. Okay, so just be you. That's your main guidance that you're getting, and you will do great at it, I am sure. Just be the real you, and you've got it. You also got the Knight of Wands. And so this is bringing in creativity and passion. So make sure you're bringing that in to your job. And like I said, just be you. There are parts of you that you might not have tapped into yet, like creativity and passion. So just think about that. And then you got the 10 of Pentacles. So I really do think it's going to work out for you. It's going to give you what you want. And, abundance is coming to you, I think. So you got that. Your next card is Renewal. So powerful inner transformation. Yes. So I think that you're going to be going through a good change when you're going to this renewal and to going to this new job. So leave the past behind and keep going with the now, the power of now, and just be in the moment there. And then the last card I got for you, Salam, is, you're embarking on an adventure. Yes.
Ooh.
I savor the wonders of the world. Look at that. You are on the right path, my friend. So go knock them dead. Not literally.
Yeah. Hi, Morella. Hi, Sweet and Salty. It's wonderful to see you here. All right. Let me see. And yes, I did get Celtics. Thank you so much, Jackie J. All right, Salama. You've been feeling very melancholy for quite a while now. Very sad, very worried, very concerned. And this is now going to pass. So I think, yes, you should take the job. Even if it's not what you want right away, it still gives you something to make you feel a little bit more safe, knowing you have some work to do. They're saying, enjoy the last few days of your freedom. The last hurrah is what I got, which is, I'm going to go see my friends. I'm going to make a nice meal. I'm going to do whatever I can because I have time now to do that before I start working. All right. There might be conflicting feelings. Whenever you start a new job, you're not only starting the job, but you're starting a new relationship with coworkers and bosses and all that, or customers. And yeah, it's a little unsettling. It's like you don't know the rules yet because you just started. So don't let that bother you, but realize that there may be some bumps along the way and just ride the bumps. And finally, I get the master. What they want to remind you of is that you are the master, actually the mistress, because you're a woman, of your own destiny. So I believe this is divine timing for you, Salama, and that at this point, would be a good choice. It doesn't mean it's the final choice. It just means this is a good choice for you right now. So thank you so much, dear, and good luck to you. Very nice. Very nice.
I just wanted to add something real quick, if that's okay, Allie.
Yes.
So Celtic Seer has said that Allie is close to 80,000 subscribers, guys. So please go and subscribe so we can get her over that hump. So that's awesome.
Thank
if
you.
you're on my channel and you haven't subscribed to Allie, please do. We're very similar in our readings, and she's been at it a lot longer than I have. So she's absolutely wonderful. So please do that.
Thank you. And those of you who weren't aware of Scott, which I don't know how you couldn't be because he's adorable, please go over to Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot and sign up for him. Both of us have memberships as well, if you're interested.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, Gary for Grace, if you're there, then you know we read you first. He had some internet issues. So, all right. So Rahul Suri, will I pass my CA exam scheduled in May? Are you doing all your studying? Oh, thank you, Celtic. Thank you, dear.
Yes, thank you, Celtic. I've got a yes, Raul, but it's coming fast. So you need to make sure that you're studying. This is fast movement. Make sure you're studying, like Allie said. And if you study, you will manifest it. Because you've got the world cosmos. This is the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle, which is success, joy, reaching a pinnacle. So I do think this is a yes as well. And then you got the page of inspiration, which is the page of wands. So this page is just being themselves, and doing is very independent. You see the cat over there. Whoops. Hold on 1 second. My news decided to take over my screen. All right. And so you are a wonderful person inside out. Just know that. And I'm getting that from this free spirit card. You have a lot to offer. So I think that you're going to do fine on your test. Choose love over fear. Yeah. Don't go in there fearful. Go in there confident.
Right.
And then you got indigo, mystery and mastery of life. So you're learning things that you're going to be taking with you. Hey,
fabulous.
And
fabulous. Yeah.
That's what I got for you. I think it's all good.
Awesome. Thank you. Raul, I'm going to read on it, but I do want to tell everybody that, Scott, is it okay if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more? Or you got something going on? Yeah. Okay.
Sure. I just have to be out by about 30 minutes after is all.
Well,
so
you
I
just
can get
leave
to my
whenever
other
you got to. Yeah, you
when
leave. You've got to go. You just go. All right. I didn't want to make you go over, but.
Oh no, it's just because I have another live.
Have another show. I know. Yeah, absolutely. All right. And no more questions, Jackie, or whoever's running the two channels. No more questions, please, at this point. All right. So, Rahul, something magical is coming your way, boy. I don't know if it's a way of studying or if you're going to go in there and rock this particular exam, but keep your studying up and follow up on it. You've got about a month. Take some practice exams or whatever, and magic will happen. You will receive a gift, and it might be unexpected. So you may walk out of there thinking, I don't know how I did. I have no idea, but it looks like you might possibly, yes, pass this, no problem. And you're moving in the right direction, it's saying. So I think all of our cards that we've got between Scott and mine are very positive for you. So we want to wish you good luck and make sure you study. Make sure. All right. Thank you so much, Raul. All right. Angie wants a message from Clarion about Jeremy. I guess it must be your guide. Is it, Angie? Yeah. Oh, okay. Scott, you're on mute, just so you know. All right.
Oops. Yes, Clarion is her guide.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
The rest of you, we will be doing, Nivra, Judy, Celtic, and Raka Karash. All right? After this. Thank you. You're welcome, Rahul Suri. Thank you, Angie.
Angie, the first thing I'm getting that Clarion wants you to know is that you can handle anything that comes your way with the Seven of Wands. Also, make sure your boundaries are up so that no one is stepping over those. Okay. So then you got the Witch, which in this deck is the Magician. Okay. So they have everything that they need there, and you have everything that you need to create the life that you want. Just manifest it. So
yeah,
live as if it's already happening. Manifest.
Absolutely.
And then you got the Two of Pentacles, which is balance and adaptability and flexibility. Just make sure you're going with the flow and that you are doing, what is going to lead you to your goals. But at the same time, you release expectations so that good things can, be good things that you want to come in can be great things to come in. Release those expectations after you manifest. And then I've got exceeding expectations. I soar into excellence. All right, so you are soaring into excellence. I'm not sure what you mean about Jeremy. I do apologize. I missed that part. So how do you manifest? You live as though it's already happening, and you
anyway.
Yeah, you believe in things that you can't see. The best way I know to do it is one of the ways that you can learn by doing it is have a vision board, Angie, and then put up all the things that you want to have in your life, and then that you'd like to manifest or bring into you, and then let it go. And then I bet when you look back at that in a year or two, you're going to see that most of it has happened.
It's happened. That's right. As long as you don't keep saying, "Oh, but I have to have it now. I want it now." No, let it go. Let it go. Yeah.
It may not be the time that you want it, but it will happen. Look here, what I've got for you. Trust.
Oh, yeah.
So just trust that it will work out, and you can manifest what you want. Okay, so that's what I got for you. Thank you, Angie.
We're sorry that that it was rough. You had it upset today. Those things happen, honey, unfortunately. I get the Lovers. So apparently you and Jeremy have a relationship or married or, I don't know, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. And that's what Clarion wants you to know. And with this comes good times and not so good times, and happiness and sadness. And it's that balance, and it's making compromises with each other. And the next card I have is, when this happens to you, go and withdraw a bit. It says, go into some solitude and protect yourself. Retreat is not retreating. It's return to yourself. Take a walk. Go down and watch a movie by yourself. Make some popcorn, whatever it is that makes you happy, Angie. And remember that there are two people in this relationship, not one, and not everybody is on the same page in every day and every time. Finally, it says, be grateful. Be grateful for the things that you do have. Be grateful for the fact that you have Jeremy, and it will be returned to you at some point if you're not feeling it right now, because there'll be a time that you'll know he's very grateful for you. So, all right. We'll see if we can get to you, Garija. We're right at the end here, and we kept calling on you. I'm sorry you were having connection issues. All right, Nivra, your part-time job, you're getting funny vibes. Oh, I don't like that. All right. Are you back in the United States now? I know I saw your she is. Okay, but her husband's still not with her.
No,
Okay.
no.
That's really hard. Oh my.
It is. Yeah, she was able to go visit him not too long ago.
That's I did see some pictures of them on Facebook, I think. Yeah.
Well, I got the King of Swords for you, Nivra, and this is just telling me that you are smart and you're intelligent and you have good intuition. You can tell when, something is up with other people. You're an empath. So, there probably is something up. You got the Six of Pentacles, and I'm looking at this as a conversation that needs to be happening. So just ask your boss what's going on, and see what they say. And I think that's the best way to handle it, because again, face-to-face conversations, you got the lovers. This doesn't have to be romantic. This can be a relationship or partnership with someone. So this is just transformation as well, with these butterflies up here. So there is a change that's going to be happening, but it's for your best. So I think you approaching your boss is the best way to go. You also got karma, untying the knots. So the good things that you do will come back to you. So just keep putting out positive vibes there, even though you don't feel those coming back. I know that's hard to do, but you got this. And is understand your body. So just know that, whatever happens, you need to be in a place where you are healthy physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Right. So make sure you're at the right place.
That's right.
And that's what I got for you.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm getting that in the cards. I really am. I have the moon here, and the moon is the emotions go up and down all over the place. And I want to say that this actually covers all astrology right now. We're in heavy Aries Mars energy. And even though I'm not an astrologer, Celtic seer is here, and she could tell you that, these energies are really difficult. But if you're feeling fearful at all or uncomfortable at all, you don't need to do that. I get the feeling this boss is kind of lazy. Well, you work for me, and I'm going to go take a break, and watches you. What are you doing? How are you doing it? Micromanage. But don't let it get to the point where you're fearful of this person at all, because that's not good. You don't want to fear going in there. My suggestion might be, if you really don't feel comfortable there, keep it until you find something else. It will be easier to find something else because you have something, and then you're less worried. But I don't like the vibrations that I'm getting there either. It says here to breathe in deeply from the divine and know that you are protected, that the protection surrounds you. At the same time, don't stay in an uncomfortable situation. There are other choices. There are other choices for you. You just want to change. Oh, I don't blame you. Yeah. If anybody is wanting a reading that isn't on the list, Scott will be back at the top of this coming hour with Akila B. So we're going to get to finish these as many as we can, but you might want to come back if you want that reading. All right. How will things go after our remodel is done? Oh, at work. Things will be changing financially. Stress. Oh, well, it's not nice. I'm sorry. Oh.
Okay, so Judy, the first card I got for you is the Star, but it was reversed. I usually don't use reversals, but there's no reason in the world this should be reversed in this deck because I shuffle all mine to be forward.
Oh.
And I'm just thinking that that means that you need to have hope that everything is going to be okay. So just telling yourself that it is going to be all right and it's going to be a better situation. So I think that would help you manifest, what you want and that it would be okay. And that way you can turn this hope around so that you're looking at it from a positive hope. And then you got the Ace of Pentacles, and this is a new opportunity coming to you with money. So
Yeah.
maybe
I'm seeing that too.
maybe something like a promotion at work or just a raise is going to be on the table for you, or you might get a new job offer. And then you got the Page of Pentacles. This is manifesting what you want. This is a new page. So he or she manifests what they want. And it's okay to manifest, a place where you can go and not have stress and not this, not that it is going to be financial burden to you. So keep your head high. I've got empathy. So if you have empathy for others when they're going through this change of the remodeling, I think that would help. And then, Judy, you got emergence of protection. Yes, you are protected. Your whole setup will be new. Okay. This is boundaries. So make sure you have boundaries, self-preservation, and trusting in divine protection. Okay, so you are protected there, I believe. I believe things are going to be fine. But that's what I got.
Yeah. Well, Judy, I feel here you're going to be drowned by doing. I think that's so interesting. You're moving this, you're doing that, you're changing this, you're changing that at the store. You're going to be very busy. It says you'd like to be in control, but that you need to just let go of the thought that you are and just get the job done. Doing less is sometimes the truest devotion. So when maybe you want to say, well, if for this period of time, for a week, I can't do this other thing. I just have to devote myself to this. But I have that you need to express your uniqueness and your energy that you bring to the world because people are going to see it at this time. The feathers are very colorful. In other words, you're going to stand out as somebody that's, really a worthy employee, but you're feeling a bit powerless or that you're feeling a little held back. And this is where I get possibilities. And this is where Scott and I come together because it could be that they see the possibility in you. Well, you do well over here, but you probably do even better over here. Or someone's going to see you're feeling a little handcuffed where you are. It might be that somebody, a talent scout sees you and you have another offer, like Scott says, or you could get a promotion. You could. So just keep doing what you can do and know that you're doing the best you can. So, all right, Celtic, and then Rockalock, and then we got to give Scott a break because he's got to have a potty break before his next show. All right.
Okay, so Celtic Seer, the first card I got for you is the Seven of Pentacles. This is the patience card. So just make sure you're having patience with yourself and with others. Okay, your pentacles are here. good things are here. They're just not quite ripened yet. Okay. Then
Mhm.
you got the Eight of Swords. So if you are feeling trapped in any way, just know that you're not. She's looking at her own reflection and she's seeing something
Mm.
that's not true. So she is not bound,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
So just know that you can change those vibes from negative to positive, Celtic. And then you got the Temperance card, and the Temperance card is patience, peace, and harmony. So ask Archangel Ragiel to come in for peace and harmony and to give you that patience that you need to be able to work with others in peace and harmony. And I think that you will excel in those if you ask your Archangel to come in.
Yeah.
Um, the next card I got for you, Celtic Seer, is Zenith at the Peak. And really pretty
Mm.
card. It
It
says
is.
victory, achievement, tangible abundance. Yes. So you are at the peak of having good things come in for you. Right. And then you got live your bliss. Yeah. So
Mhm.
just have gratitude for all that you have. I feel like you're on the right track. You know, you just need to make sure you're not looking at things through the ego,
Mhm.
and that you know you're free and live your bliss and live your life the way that you want to. Patience seems to be the theme, and picking that up big time. You're very welcome, Celtic. That's what I
Yeah.
got for you.
Okay. Patience is important, but your perseverance is unbelievable. So
Mm.
you're making strides. You just don't realize it all the time. You just keep going. You just harness yourself up to the horse, and you just keep moving forward, moving forward. It's beautiful. It says here, remember with self awareness to accept yourself as you are, imperfections and all, honest reflection, and all of us have to do that because we all have shadow. But look, and there's another mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror and know that you are untethered from anything. Finally, wow, you're on the peak of a very, very colorful adventure. And we know that about you because, I think you're possibly considering starting a channel. And, whatever it is, it's beautiful. What's up in front of you is waiting for you. And finally, what they want you to know is you are a gift to those who know you. And you bring us light by just showing up in the chat and just telling us about little tidbits about astrology and what's going on. And we find that that enlightens us. And so your light spreads to others. So thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Did you used to be Rox? Rockz? I have. If so, I think that might be you. And welcome back. All right. It's going slow, but it will. Yeah, and it will. Divine timing. Celtic Seer. There you go. All right. So just a general reading. All right. Let's see. Oh.
Hi, Rock. The first card I did get for you is the Tower. Now, this scares a lot of people, but it shouldn't. And the reason why it shouldn't is because you get to rebuild this tower, whatever it is, person, place, thing. Something needs to go and be rebuilt. So, and on a more solid foundation. So there's something or someone who needs to go, basically, is what's
Mm-hmm.
going on here. Okay, but you can't hold this one together. This one's going to fall down. So you're in for a brand new change to happen for you. And then you got the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is clarity, communication, and seeing things clearly for the first time. It's also opportunity. Look at the key that you have here. So you have a key to your future and to rebuilding that tower. You just need to tap into what that is and what you can expect.
Mm.
Then you got the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is passionate, creative, and a little bit reckless. He is going through the fire hole there, or the ring of fire. So just make sure that you are watching where you walk, where you drive, just being a little bit cautious because it can be a reckless night. The next card you got, Rock, is Take Action. So there's
Mm.
something that you need to take action with. I think it's all about this tower. You need to help the tower go down so that you can build up something new and beautiful. And then you've got, oh, look at this. You've got a bridge that's open. Metatron's Rainbow
Ooh.
Bridge is always open to you. So he is great about changing your vibes from negative to positive. And this is the Metatron deck. And this is you going over the bridge and knowing that you can have that kind of guidance for your life in everything that you do just by asking. Okay.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And yes, Source says it's time to sit heavy in my angel. Yes.
There you go. There you go.
Yes. And
Oh
you
my
got some
God.
beautiful angel
Yeah.
cards.
Gorgeous.
There you go.
Gorgeous. Yeah. So here comes the sun, Rox. Look at that. Beautiful energy. And of course, you know the summer's coming. So beautiful energy to walk into. You are becoming whole. You're healing. You're balancing, and you're sitting in alignment. You were never broken. You were only unfolding. And I love that. And the card is gorgeous. And so just remember that. But this is what blows my mind for this reading. I got trust, like you can fly. And then I get trust. 2 trust cards from 2 different decks. So apparently you have trusted. You need to continue to trust because you're ready to fly and you're ready to spread your light. So you're sitting in the sun now. Well, there you go, girl. There you go. Getting that wonderful energy from the sun. Thank you so very much, Scott. Thank you for staying late. And thank you,
Oh, no
Jackie, and
problem.
all the other moderators. And remember,
Yes,
Scott's coming
thank
up very soon at the top of the hour with Aquila. So if you didn't get your reading, come on back, and I'm sure he'll work with you. Anyway,
Absolutely.
thank you. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everybody.